Good morning, and welcome. I'm Dan Mayson, and here's a look at the morning news. Okay, there's a new thing called cabin. It's a sleep pod equipped charter bus, and they want to be just like the Ritz-Carlton. The dealio is you'll travel from San Francisco to Los Angeles. It's about 380 miles. And you'll go round trip on the cabin. So for those who need to commute and go back and forth. So what they do is you get on board. They'll greet you. They have a stewardess type person there. They'll stow away your bags underneath the bus, and you can hang out in a social lounge, or you can go straight to your bedding area, your pod as they call it. So this particular young lady decided she was going to go with one that was the upper bunk because it gave access to the emergency row. She had a rough night because it was bumpy, but she pointed out that they do give you some nighttime necessities like earplugs, water, and a melatonin supplement. Round trip will run you $230. She goes on to point out that they will give you free Wi-Fi. You get complimentary water, nighttime tea, coffee, earplugs, and melatonin. She also points out that you can also get free bottled water, melatonin, earplugs, and okay, so this is like the third time, so I guess it's like really, really important to her. Anyway, what's it look like? Well, it looks like a coffin with a side opening, so I guess that makes things a lot easier if there's an accident. Wells Fargo accidentally leaked thousands of sensitive documents. The bank wasn't hacked, it just inadvertently sent 1.4 gigabytes of files to a former financial advisor who subpoenaed the company as part of the lawsuit over one of its current employees. The collection includes 50,000 customers with their name, social security number, date of birth, sensitive information, with complete investment portfolios worth billions of dollars. It's okay. I mean, how bad could it be? It went to an attorney. It's okay. Okay, so we have a runaway here. Believe it or not, it was on the lam for 3 years. It was a tortoise. It was let's see, the family Daniela Tuznovyin told the local newspaper, the Walton Patch, that Steve, a Russian tortoise, was the son's beloved pet. October 2014. It disappeared one day. He went on to say it's not dangerous. He just wanted the turtle back. It turns out there was a couple about a mile away doing some yard work, noticed a tortoise that looked a little unusual. The fellow was aware of the type of tortoise it was, knew that Russian tortoises were not native to Massachusetts, did some online research, and found the family and got them back together. Look, Donald Trump did not have anything to do with it. Please stop picking on him. It was a Russian tortoise. It had nothing to do with Donald Trump. London officials are now apologizing after a group of enforcement officers punished a 5-year-old girl for setting up a lemonade stand. The girl was the daughter of Andre Spicer, no relation, by the way. Andre Spicer, a professor at the City University London's Business School. In an essay for the Telegraph, Tuesday, Spicer detailed the moment that 4 council enforcement officers stormed up to her daughter's little table. She had been selling it for about 30 minutes. When they came over, they read a lengthy legal statement, which basically fined her 150 pounds, which is about $194 US. She was selling the lemonade for 50 pence, which is 65 cents in American currency, for a small cup, and £1, which is $1.30 for a large. Spicer said his daughter was devastated. Man, that's expensive. I mean, what does she think she is, Starbucks? I mean, they dropped the charges, but $1.30, that's like a ripoff. They should have like handcuffed her, take it away. All right. Let's see. Apparently, everybody is freaking out about a photo with Queen Elizabeth II. Here's the deal. She was on site celebrating Canada's 150th birthday in London when the 91 royal was making her way out of the Canada House, and Canadian Governor General David Johnston was photographed helping the Queen down the stairs by lightly touching the back of her arm. Seems normal. Here's the problem, though. You're not allowed to touch the Queen. Period. The end. Poof. We're done. You don't touch her. Okay, the little ones, the grandchildren, they break the rules. They come over and touch her and hug her and stuff. But look, don't mean to be an annoying human being on this one, but quite frankly, she's 91 years old. She takes a spill. All the king's horses and all the king's men are not going to be able to put that hip back together again. So, final story. A Long Beach man has sued the state of California Lottery Commission, alleging that he was wrongfully denied a $5 million scratcher ticket prize. Here's the dealio. He had won some. He had $2. You get those $2 and you can win. So he sent his son into the local 7-Eleven, and his son traded out the tickets for new scratchers. Great. No problem. One of them was a $5 million. Now the state states, well, he was 16 years old. He can't, he's not legally allowed to buy the tickets. Okay, number one, how did they know? They have a camera? Fingerprints? What's going on? Anyway, that's one. Number two, look, he got in the game, so you gotta pay up. Anyway, I don't get it. All right, that's pretty much it. Listen, I asked yesterday if you guys could share this, get people to subscribe, and I looked at my subscribers yesterday. They were 163, and today we have moved to 162. Okay, we lost a subscriber. We'll miss you, but hey, let's move it in the opposite direction. Okay, so hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends to subscribe. It's a hard word, isn't it? And thumbs up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye, y'all. Oh, it's July 23rd, by the way, 2017. That's the news. I'm Dan Mayson. See ya. Bye-bye.